Hey there, welcome to Josh Fox TV, where books meet the broken and failure finds its voice. Every page we read, every story we tell reminds us that even the fallen can rise again. So I bring you a beautiful story titled The Piece of String, written by Guy de Maupassant. It was market day, and from all the country round Godeville, the peasants and their wives were coming toward the town. The men walked slowly, throwing their whole bodies forward at every step of their long crooked legs. They were deformed from pushing the plow, which makes the left shoulder higher and bends the figure sideways, from reaping the grain when they have to spread their legs wide just to keep on their feet. Their starched blue blouses, glossy as though varnished, ornamented at collar and cuffs with a little embroidered designs, and blown out around their bony bodies, looked very much like balloons about to soar, from which issued 2 arms and 2 feet. Some of these fellows dragged a cow or a calf at the end of a rope, and just behind the animal followed their wives, beating it over the back with a leaf-covered branch to hasten its pace, and carrying large baskets from which protruded the heads of chickens or ducks. These women worked more quickly, more energetically than the men. Their figures were erect and dried up, adorned with scanty little shawls pinned over their flat bosoms, their heads wrapped in white cloth enclosing the hair and surmounted by a cap. Now a charabanc passed by, jogging along behind a nag, shaking up strangely the 2 men on the seat and the woman at the bottom of the cart, who held fast to its sides to lessen the hard jolting. In the marketplace of Godeville was a great crowd, a mingled multitude of men and beasts, the horns of cattle, the high, long nap hats of wealthy peasants, the headdresses of women all rose and fell like the surface of a sea, and the sharp, shrill, barking voices made a continuous, wild din, while above it occasionally rose a huge burst of laughter from the sturdy lungs of a merry peasant, or a prolonged bellow from a cow tied fast to the wall of a house. It all smelled of the stable, of milk, of hay, and of perspiration, giving off that half-human, half-animal odor peculiar to country folks. Master Huchikon of Brutes had just arrived at Godeville and was making his way toward the square when he perceived on the ground a little piece of string. Master Huchikon, economical as are all true Normans, reflected that everything was worth picking up which could be of any use. He stooped down, but painfully, for he suffered from rheumatism. He took the bit of thin string from the ground and was carefully preparing to roll it up when he saw Master Malandin, the harness maker, standing on his doorstep staring at him. They had once had a quarrel about a halter, and they had borne each other malice ever since. Master Huchikon was overcome with a sort of shame at being seen by his enemy picking up a bit of string from the road. Quickly he hid it beneath his blouse, then slipped it into his breeches pockets, then pretended to be still looking for something on the ground, something he did not discover, and finally he went off towards the marketplace, his head bent forward, his body almost doubled in 2 by rheumatic pain.